Hey guys, my name is Nora Franch, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at CatholicMindsetCoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessedness Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, we're reading from Daily Reflections, page 253. It's the writing for September 1st, Willingness to Grow. If more gifts are to be received, our awakening has to go on, as Bill sees it, page 8. In the reflection, sobriety fills the painful hole in the soul that my alcoholism created. Often I feel so physically well that I believe my work is done. However, joy is not just the absence of pain. It is the gift of continued spiritual awakening. Joy comes from ongoing and active study, as well as application of the principles of recovery in my everyday life, and from sharing that experience with others. My higher power presents many opportunities for deeper spiritual awakening. I need only to bring into my recovery the willingness to grow. Today, I am ready to grow. They talk about the painful hole in the soul, and I have just one little, my own personal experience with that. And the writer here says that alcoholism created it, but I believe that it already exists in every single one of us. Us addicts just have a special way of turning to one substance at a time to try to fill it. And this goes back to my Catholic roots here, but I believe that we just have this profound ache to return to God because that's where we came from, and that's what He wants and He desires too. And so this is, it's the greatest romance ever written. The story, right? The story of every soul's creation from the source of love, and this ache within us to return to that source, that love. Like we it kills us on the inside when we fill it, or when it exists, and then we try to fill it with these things that just don't measure up. And that's why we need to have more, and then we need to have more, and then we need to have more, and then no matter how much we have, it's never enough. And then what used to help now doesn't, and what you wish would help won't, and we're miserable and we don't know why. And really, at the end of the day, it's because we have this hole for God and we're trying to fill it with anything but Him. And the 12 steps say they're a spiritual program. Like, that's the solution. There's a chapter called In the Solution, or there is a solution. And the solution is a higher power. It's God. It's something that knows you better than you know yourself. And there's just something about us. We can't run away from that truth. I truly believe that deep down in my guts. You will not find that throughout all the 12 steps, but you chose to listen to me today. So there you go. So that's it. The willingness to grow. The willingness to grow is what will start you on the road to recovery, and it's what will keep you in the rooms. And I found that personally myself, that the more I know and grow, the more I want to know and grow. It's like a feed forward process. It's it becomes less of a chore and more just life-giving and invigorating. And I think many of you will experience that same thing. And my hope is that it does because it's fun. And I was someone who just never learned how to have fun. Like playing just especially as an adult, it's like excruciating to me. I don't play well. I don't have a knack for it. Not that I can't learn one day, but I don't, I clam up. um and so just in like healing and recovering and learning to do this work has given me joy that I never really experienced before. And so I hope you get to have the same experience. With that, I pass. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. But more than that, it's important to me to give listeners like yourself a place where you do not need to feel alone on your 12-step journey. And for that reason, I've created a Facebook group. It's called Grateful Blessed Mess. And it's a place where listeners can go to add their own commentary on the share for the day, in addition to my own, and for us just to have a conversation or start a back and forth where people can find support in their 12-step journey. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you are here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.